excuse me, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever time it is when you are watching this video. What's up with y'all? Today is day 49 of our 60-day discipline challenge. And for today, we're just going to be doing a quick full body flow. So if you guys are ready for that, we're going to begin on the mat and we're going to start with some sun salutations. So meet me in a standing position. So we're going to begin at the tops of our mat and mountain pose. So go ahead, stand with your feet hip distance apart. And we're going to take a deep breath in, raising both our arms above our head, stretching through our fingertips, reaching through the crown of our head. And as we exhale, we're going to fold forward. We're going to take a deep breath here and halfway lift, placing the hands on the thighs, extending the arms here. As you exhale, you're going to fold forward, placing your hands on the mat here. Usually I will step back into high plank, but this time we're going to make things a little bit different. We're going to take a deep breath in, bend our knees, and as we exhale, we're going to jump back to high plank. Go ahead and readjust if need be. We'll take a deep breath here in our high plank. And as we exhale, we will rock our shoulders over our wrists, pull our elbows close to our ribs as we lower down through chaturanga all the way flat against the mat. We'll take a deep breath here as we extend our arms, coming into our back bend of choice. I'm doing cobra here. Inhale. And as we exhale, we'll pick up our hips, shift back to downward dog. We'll take a deep breath here in downward dog. And a deep breath out as you either walk, step, or hop your feet to forward fold. Me, I'm going to opt to hop. So I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to look forward. I'm going to hop. Stepping to my forward fold. I'm going to exhale all my breath out here. I'm going to take another deep breath in, halfway lifting. Deep breath out as I forward fold. Inhale as I fully stand, raising both my arms above my head, reaching through my fingertips. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Place the hands on the mat here. Get ready to jump back to high plank. So deep breath in, bend those knees. Exhale, jump back, high plank. Readjust if need be. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out as you rock over the wrist, lowering down through chaturanga. Nice and slow and controlled here. Deep breath in as you go into your back bend of choice. This time I'm going to choose upward dog. So I inhale here. And as I exhale, I tuck my toes, pick up my hips, and I shift back to downward dog. Deep breath here in our downward dog. And a deep breath out as either hop, step, or jump to forward fold. Like I said, I'm going to jump. So I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to look forward. I'm going to jump. Forward fold. Exhale all the breath out. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fully stand. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Deep breath in as we bend those knees. Exhale, jump back, high plank. Readjust if need be. Deep breath in. Deep breath out as we rock the shoulders over the wrist. Lowering down through chaturanga, nice and slow here. Deep breath in, going into your back bend of choice. I chose upward dog. Exhale as you tuck your toes, pick up your hips, shift back, downward dog. Deep breath here. Deep breath out as you either hop, step, or jump your feet to your hands. I'm going to jump. Looking forward, I'm jumping. Forward fold. Exhale all your breath out. Let's stay in our forward fold here for a couple of breaths. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale it out. 1 more breath here in our forward fold. And as you exhale, go ahead and plant your hands on the mat here. You're going to step your feet back and lower down through your knees into tabletop. Go ahead and take your time to get there. We're going to stack our wrists under our shoulders, knees under the hips, and knees hip distance apart. So take your time to get here in our tabletop formation. We're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Keeping the head and neck relaxed here. Take another deep breath in you exhale, you're going to start to rock forward and backward, just warming up the wrist here. Inhale as you rock over the wrist. Exhale as you send your hips back towards your heels. Let's do that a couple more times. Deep breath in, rocking forward. Pushing the ground away here. And exhale as you send those hips towards your heels. Kind of going in a little seesaw motion here. Take a deep breath in, rocking forward. Deep breath out. Send those hips towards your heels. One more time here. Inhale with me. Rock over the wrist. This time we're going to hold it here in extension for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take another deep breath with me. And a deep breath out, holding it in extension. One more breath here in extension. I know it's kind of intense. Push the ground away. And as you exhale, go ahead and send your hips all the way towards your heels, lowering it down through child's pose. Go ahead and set your forehead on the mat here, keeping the hands extended out in front of you for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Two more breaths here. Inhale with me and exhale it out. One last breath here. Inhale and exhale it out as you push the ground away, picking the hips back up, coming back into your tabletop. Deep breath in and a deep breath out as you walk the hands out in front of you, lowering the chest and chin or forehead down towards the mat, keeping the hips over the knees exactly where they are, settling into a puppy's pose. Go and take a deep breath here in your puppy and a deep breath out. Two more breaths here. Inhale with me and exhale it out. One more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and pick your forehead up off the mat. Look forward as you shift the weight forward, lowering your stomach down towards the mat, coming into a Sphinx pose. Go ahead and keep your chest up here, and you're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath here in our Sphinx. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, we're going to take your hands, we're going to set them by our lower ribs like so. And we're going to push the ground away. Use your strength to push the ground away, coming back into your tabletop. Readjust if need be here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out as we tuck our toes, pick up our hips and shift back, downward dog. Go ahead and start to paddle out your legs here, keeping the neck and head relaxed as you gaze at your big toes. Inhale with me and exhale it out. Two more breaths here, keeping the gaze centered on the big toes, keeping the neck and head relaxed as you take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath here before we find stillness. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, go ahead and ground down through your heels, finding stillness in your downward dog for 2 breaths. Inhale with me and exhale it out. One more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and raise your gaze between your hands. So you're looking between your thumbs here. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to pick up your heels as you shift your weight forward, coming into a high plank. Deep breath here. As you exhale, you're going ahead and bend your knees. Push your weight back, coming into a little crouch position. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, extend your legs, coming back into downward dog. So we're just going to repeat that a couple times, doing these little spinal waves here. Go at the pace of your breath. Deep breath in, shifting forward. Deep breath out, bending the knees and shifting back into downward dog. So let's continue with our spinal waves here, moving along with our breath. Exhaling as we bend the knees to come back into downward dog. Inhaling as we pick up our heels, shift forward into high plank. Go ahead and keep this wave going. Nice and slow. This movement is not fast. This movement is slow and controlled. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Nice and slow here. 2 more times. Inhale with me. Exhale it out. Bend the knees. Shift back. Downward dog. 1 more time. Inhale. Raise your gaze. Pick up the heels. Shift forward. Exhale. Bend the knees. Push back. Downward dog. Stay here for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. 1 more breath here in our downward dog. And a deep breath out here. As you inhale, go ahead and bend your knees. Exhale, kick the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Deep breath here. Exhale to step the right foot outside of the right hand, lower down the left knee, coming into a lizard's lunge. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and tuck your back toe. Lift your left knee up off the mat. You're going to take a deep breath in as you pull your right knee into your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, drive that right leg back into 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, lower that leg back down. Downward dog, paddle it out. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Inhale, bend both the knees. Exhale, kick the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Deep breath here. Deep breath out as you step the left foot outside of the left hand. Lower down the right knee, coming into lizard's lunge on the opposite side. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Inhale with me, deepening the stretch here. And a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and tuck your back toe. Lift your right knee up off the mat. You're going to take another deep breath in as you pull your left knee into your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, drive that left leg back to 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down, downward dog. Readjust here if need be. Inhale as you paddle out those legs. And exhale as you find stillness here. Taking another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale here as you bend those knees. Exhale, kick the right leg up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out as you step the right foot in between your hands, coming into a high lunge. Keep your hands on the mat for support for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, you're going to windmill your arms up, coming into a high lunge. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring your hands down to prayer. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Good morning. Let's take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out, y'all. 1 last breath here in our high lunge. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, go ahead and take your hands, lower them down toward the mat for a little bit of assistance here. Take a deep breath with me. And a deep breath out as you extend the right leg, coming into a wide leg pyramid pose. If this is not accessible for you, go ahead and inch your left foot a little bit closer to make your pyramid pose a little bit more accessible. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out here. Settling into our pyramid pose for 1 more breath. And then as we exhale, go ahead and turn your feet out towards the left, coming into a wide leg stance here. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out as we turn our feet towards the left again, facing the opposite direction now. This time our left leg is in front and our right leg is at the back. We're going to take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out as we bend that left leg, coming into a high lunge on the left side. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. Deep breath in as you windmill your arms up. Exhale as you bring them down to prayer. Y'all, I'm going to read all those comments as soon as I'm done with the lunges. Let's take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out here. 2 more breaths. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, you're going to take your hands, you're going to lower them down towards the mat. Use your hands for assistance for a deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and extend the left leg, coming into a wide leg pyramid pose. If this is not accessible for you, go ahead and inch your right leg a little bit closer to make your pyramid pose more accessible. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here and a deep breath out. Now as you inhale, we're going to turn our feet out towards the right, coming into a wide leg stance here. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, turn your feet right one more time, facing the opposite direction of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale as you take that right foot, step back, coming into a downward dog. Readjust if need be. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, go ahead and raise your gaze in between your thumbs. Pick up those heels, shift forward, high plank. Inhale here, readjust if need be. As you exhale, you're going to take that right foot, you're going to step it beside the left foot, raising the right hand to the sky, coming into a side plank. Inhale here, and exhale it out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale with me, and exhale it out. 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, you're going to take that right hand, you're going to set it back toward the mat, coming back into your high plank. Inhale here. Exhale as you take your left foot, step it beside the right as you raise your left arm up to the sky, coming into a side plank on the opposite side. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. Take another deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 1 last breath here. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, take your left hand, place it back into the mat. Come back into your high plank here for another deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you shift your weight forward, coming down through chaturanga all the way to the mat. Lay flat against the mat here. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you extend your arms, coming into cobra. Inhale here in cobra. And exhale it out. 1 more breath here in cobra. And as you exhale, you're going to pick up your hips, shifting into tabletop. Go ahead and readjust if need be. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Another deep breath in as we send our hips towards our heels, coming into a seated position. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. All right, you guys can stay in your seated position. I'm gonna go up and read these couple of comments, and then I'm gonna get back on the mat so we can continue where we left off. So you guys stay there. I'm gonna get up, read some comments really quick, and then we're gonna get back into it. Alrighty. L42, long time no see, but they said hello, good morning. It's another wonderful day. It is. Even though it's very cloudy, look like it's gonna rain, it's still a wonderful day because it's not raining right now, so it's still good. And L42 also said hi with the waving hand. They also said it looks slightly foggy out there. I bet it's nice. It's a humid morning here. It is foggy and it's humid here because, you know, it's Georgia. It's still hot. It's just hot and wet now. Like, it's still hot, y'all. It's just hot and wet. Hot, wet, and humid. Yep. Yes, it is. And it is foggy because it's been raining on and off. It's been raining on and off, y'all. But anyway, L42 got the yoga emojis with the peace sign. Hey, what's up with you? But that's all I see right now. So let's get back on the mat and let's continue where we left off. Alrighty. So let's get back into our seated position, sitting on our heels here in this low kneeling position. We're gonna take a deep breath in and a deep breath out as we take our hands, clasp them together, making a little basket. We're gonna start to roll out the wrist. Take a deep breath with me. Mosquitoes. My goodness. He got what was coming to him. But anyway, let's take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out as we continue to roll our wrist out. We're going to roll it out for 1 more breath. Inhale with me. And exhale as you release your basket, shaking out your wrist for another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more breath here. And as you exhale, find stillness. I'm actually going to scoot a little bit forward to create some room for our next exercise. So let me scoot forward. Alrighty, like I said, exhale, release your hands down to your side. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Alright, now for our next exercise, this might be a little intense for some people. We're going to practice a little bit of some back bends going on here. Alright, but we're not going to do a full back bend. We're not going to stand up and do no full back bend. This is just like a little beginner exercise for that. Alright, so we're going to take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in as we raise up. Keep your knees against the ground here. You're only raising up slightly. Alright, so your calf muscles are still on the ground. Your knees are still on the ground. The tops of your feet are still on the ground. Keep them there. We're just raising up slightly. We're taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out here. Y'all, I haven't did my back bend exercises in a long time. I'm going to be honest with y'all. So I probably really need this. So if y'all hear a lot of pops and cracks, just know it's because I haven't did it in a long time. Anyway, let's take another deep breath in. Extending our arms above our head. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, go ahead and clasp your hands together in prayer. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you bend your elbows, taking your thumbs to your spine here. Go ahead, bend those elbows. This is already creating a little arch here and creating space in your shoulders. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, raise your gaze just slightly as you slightly bend back. Just a slight bend here, nothing too serious. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, release. Stretch your arms back to the sky. Release the little arch in your spine. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, lower your hands back down to the mat. Woo. Let's practice that again now. Deep breath in, extend those arms up. Exhale, clap together. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bend those elbows. Place your thumb against your spine here. Bend those arms back. Inhale as you raise that gaze. Exhale as you slightly bend back, just slightly. Nothing too deep here, nothing too serious. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more deep breath here. And exhale as you release. Stretching the arms back into the sky. Releasing the little arch in your spine. Exhale, release those arms back down to the side here. Whew. I know y'all probably feel that. I know it's a bit intense, but it's all good. We're going to kick it up a notch just a little bit more. This time, I'm going to show y'all what we do before we actually do it together. Let me just show y'all real quick. Like, don't do it. Just watch real quick. And then we can do it together. Just watch real quick. Because sometimes I can show y'all better than I can say it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to be extending our arms above our head. This time we're going to be actually leaning back, okay? And placing our hands on the ground, just like that. But I know that could be a little challenging for some and a little hard. And if you want to get out of it, just lay down, get your hands up, and then you sit up like that. All right, but like I said, I know that can be a little challenging for some people, especially when you're looking at the ground and you got to fall back. You're probably looking back like, nah. I know that's how it was when I first started practicing my back bends. And when I was doing this little practice right here, I would be looking back like, what if I hit my head on the ground? I'm not trying to hit my head. But I promise y'all, you're not going to hit your head. Well, you might. I hit my head a couple of times, but it's a learning process, you know. Sometimes you got to fall. But it's all good, though. We're going to do that together now. We're going to do it another time. You're taking a deep breath in. Extending the arms above your head. Stretching up nice and tall. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Lifting through your fingertips. Stretch up. Deep breath in. Exhale as you bend back. Looking back in the elbows. And fall back. Placing the hands on the mat. Fall back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out as you lay your head against the mat now. Taking your hands, laying them by your side. Use your elbows for assistance. So push the ground away. And to sit back up into your little seated position. Let's do that one last time. This time we're actually going to hold it for 3 breaths. So let's do that one more time. Go ahead, sit back up. Come sit back up. Deep breath with me. Extend those arms above the head. Inhale here. Exhale it out. One more time. Deep breath in. Extend through your fingertips. Extend through your crown. Exhale as you bend back, looking back, bend the elbows and fall back. Hold it for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale it out. 2 more breaths here. 1 last breath and then release. Use your elbows for assistance to push yourself back up. All right, come meet me back in the seated kneeling position for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you lay your forehead against the mat here. Go ahead and use your forearms for a pillow. Lay your forehead against them, coming into a child's pose variation. Deep breath here. And a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. 1 last breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, use your hands for assistance to push the ground away, coming back into your seated pose. We're going to spin our legs around, coming into a full seat, extending the legs out in front of us. Let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out as we use our hands for assistance to lower ourselves flat against the mat here. Go ahead and lay all the way down. Lay your back against the mat, your head, your neck, all of that. Just relax here. Keep the knees up in the air though for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out here. I smell the rain, y'all. It's definitely gonna rain. I smell the rain. And the clouds are definitely covering up most of the sky right now. It's most definitely gonna rain. Probably real soon. So let me speed this along. I'm not trying to get rained out on. So let's take another deep breath in. And as we exhale, let's pull our knees into our chest. Go ahead and hug your arms around your legs here. Hug them in nice and tight for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Keep hugging it in for another breath. And as you exhale, rock from side to side here. Still hugging your legs into your chest here. You're just rocking from left to right or from right to left, giving your lower massage here. So I know sometimes after doing that little back bend exercise with the back bends, especially if you're not used to it, if you never really did a lot of back bends, I know that can be a bit iffy, a little something. But it always helps me to recoup and recover after I do a lot of back bends. Doing this little massage right here, I always feel my absolute best. So we're gonna stay for 2 more breaths here. So inhale with me, rocking from side to side. And exhale it out, still rocking with your motions here for 1 last breath. Inhale with me. And as you exhale, find stillness now, still keeping those legs hugged in for 1 more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now for your next inhale, I want you to take your hands and I want you to pull your legs a little bit closer to you and reach your hands towards the outside of your feet. If you're not able to reach that, you can grab a hold of your ankles, your shins, maybe even your knees. Whatever you're able to reach, just grab onto it. Me, I'm gonna reach towards the outside of my feet and I'm gonna pull my legs in, coming into a happy baby pose or cradle pose, you know, whatever you wanna call it. You know, it's a lot of names for this position, it's a lot of names for it. But we're gonna go into this happy baby pose or this cradle pose for a couple of breaths. Deep breath in. And like I said before, if you cannot reach your feet or your toes, you can grab onto your ankles, your calf muscles, maybe your knees, maybe even the outside or the backs of your thighs to pull closer to you like this. So like I said, there's different type of hand positions here. And you know, you're still gonna achieve the same thing no matter where you put your hands at. So if you wanna have your hands here, if that's more accessible for you, keep them there. Maybe on your calf muscles, maybe on your ankles, or maybe you're able to reach the outside of your feet. But anyway, we're gonna stay for 1 more breath here. Inhale. And exhale that out. 1 last breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release your hands, whatever you're grabbing on, and lower the feet back down to the mat, nice and slow here. Go ahead and shift those legs down, lower the legs flat against the mat, nice and slow. Coming down into a fulling resting pose, laying your arms down by your side, palms facing towards the sky here. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Inhale with me. And exhale it out. One more breath here. And as we exhale, go ahead and thank yourself for this practice today. Thank your mind, your spirit. Thank yourself for this practice today. So thank you to my mind. Thank you to my body. Thank you to my spirit. Hey, I'm thankful and grateful. And let's also take some time to set our intentions for today. Like, it's early morning over here. I don't know what time it is right now where y'all at. But right now over here, it's still morning time. It's still early morning. So I'm just going to set my intentions for the day, what type of energy I'm trying to be in for today. That's basically what I mean. And I'm going to give you guys a couple breaths of silence to get those intentions going. So let's go ahead and take our couple breaths here. One last breath here. All right, I hope that was enough time for you guys to set your intention for the day. Now with our next inhale, we're going to pick our knees back up, walking our feet closer to our body, close enough to reach our arms out, to pull our legs back into our chest. Exhale that breath out. Take another deep breath with me. And as you exhale, go ahead and start to rock from side to side here. Keep that rocking motion going until you're able to rock over all the way to one side. Rock all the way over. Use your hands to push the ground away, coming back into a seated position. If your eyes were closed, go ahead and open them now. Meet me in a crisscross applesauce position for another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take one more deep breath here, raising our shoulders up towards our ears. And a deep breath out as we send them down and back, releasing all tension throughout our body, mind, and spirit. Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this practice. Thank you guys for watching, liking, and for commenting. I appreciate you guys. Again, today was day 49 of our 60-day challenge. Tomorrow will be day 50. Oh my God. We only got 10 more days to go. 10 more days in the 60-day challenge is over. Done. Over. And then we can go back to our regular program schedule. Okay. We go back to the regular programs, the regular schedule, okay? Because the challenge is going to be over in 10 days. Like, round of applause for that. Okay? Round of applause for that. But anyway, it's about 9 something. Well, it's about 8:50 something. Finna be 9 something. And I got to go, y'all. I got to take a shower. I got to get ready to go to work. Like everybody else. But anyway, thank y'all again. I don't see any new comments, so I'm going to skedaddle on y'all. Let me put my shoes on because the ground is still kind of wet. Still kind of wet out here. And I will catch y'all later. Peace and love, y'all. See y'all tomorrow for day 50 of our 60-day challenge. Only 10 more days to go, and we done. And we out of here. Then we can move on to something new. What that new thing is, I don't know yet. I don't even know. Just know we're going to be doing something. Something new, something I made up in my mind. And we're going to do it. But anyway, peace and love, y'all. I got to go. Thank y'all again for watching, commenting, and for liking. Hit post notifications if you're trying to be here for our other lives. We do be out here. We do be mobile. So get mobile with us. Peace and love. Alrighty, y'all.